Good morning guys, welcome back to Hidden Suffolk Detecting. We are back out today on our field in Suffolk and we've got an absolutely glorious day for it today. It is so nice here this morning. I was driving up here and it was starting to rain, but I've got here and it is absolutely glorious here. It is about 7:30 in the morning, about 7 degrees. It is absolutely beautiful. Where else would you rather be on a Sunday morning at this time of the day? Out in the middle of a field. That's where I am. So yeah, we're going to be hitting our patches today. We're back on one of the fields that has been sown. Lots of rape plants kind of coming through, but there's lots and lots of patches. So we're not going to do any damage. We're not hitting any crops or anything. We're just going to go in the lots of in the spare kind of patch areas really. Just behind me, so you can see these little areas like this. There's loads of these areas where there's very, very little growing in them. So we're going to avoid any big areas, obviously, because we don't want to annoy anybody. We're just going to be hitting these smaller areas, and there's plenty of goodies in here. This is almost one of the best fields we've got, and it borders the hammered field, which is right there. And that one is absolutely full of silver. As you come up here, gets a bit less, but it leads on from here. And this field, as I said in one of the other videos, this field is the one we found a gold stater in, and an Anglo-Saxon silver penny of Wolfred over there. So there's plenty of potential in this field for lots of goodies, and I've had plenty of silver out of here. So hopefully today we'll get some silver out of here as well, some hammered coins and some other little goodies. So let's have a little go, guys, see what else we can find. I'll see you in them patches and on that first hole. A nice little 2930 there, just right next to that crop there, so I'm just going to dig really carefully next to it. We don't want to damage anything, but it is right in that sort of crack line there. This ground, you know what, this ground has been wet for so long, and today it's actually pretty dry, which is unlike this ground. It has definitely not been like this. It's been awful. It's a really nice dry day. I think actually, to be fair, we've had some really nice dry weather actually the last 2 weeks, so it's actually been a lot better to dig in. It's dried all this ground out, which is nice. God, I wish I had my dagger today. I left it at home and I'm really regretting it. I like to get everything by spade. When you only want to dig down a tiny bit, it's a bit of a pain, you know. I'd rather have if I had the dagger, I could just quickly scoop that out, but I can't with this. Something that it likes in there. What we got here then? A little button? That's a little button. Yeah, a little button. To be fair, I haven't actually found many buttons today, so that's okay, I'll take that. Nice silvery one though. Nice silvery kind of colour to it. Nothing on there though, just rubbishy kind of button. There you go, a little button anyway. Little 30 video, little button. Let's crack on, see what else we can get out of it. Just had another little nice bit up, don't really know what this is. It's got some sort of mounty bit at the back there, I don't really know whether that's, I don't know. It's kind of folded, whether it's some sort of strap end or I don't know, I have no idea. It's got these loops at the end there and a kind of a dot there, looks like it kind of, don't know, maybe went through something, or something went through the middle, should I say. Maybe some sort of strap end maybe, I have no idea, I'm only guessing on there, I have no idea. But yeah, nice little find anyway, very tiny little target, that was only a 6 VDI on there, so yeah, really nice, smart. Nice to find these nice little bits. But yeah, good targets coming out of here so far. So yeah, let's get on and see what else we could get, guys. Right, got a nice little target here. Not really sure what it is. It's got this real kind of nice, dark, tony colour. It's a very low VDI, a bit scratchy sounding. I just didn't want to film it really at the start. So as I've unearthed this a little bit more, I thought, you know, better just in case it's something decent, I will record it. So let's have a look, guys, and see what this is. I don't really know what it is. Is that a bit of a ring or Oh, and that is a fibula brooch, guys. That's another... I only found a Roman fibula brooch not yesterday, last week when I was on the other field. And today I found another one. And there's me saying Roman is rare here. I mean, it is, definitely is, but there you go. Do you know, I had years without finding anything Roman. And this year I seem to just be finding it. Look at that. Oh, absolutely brilliant. Little Roman fibula brooch. They're always tiny though. Never found a big one. I've only found tiny ones like this. But there's definitely Roman in these fields. Look at that. That's absolutely beautiful. And it's got this beautiful colour. I love the colour of like these Roman artefacts. Absolutely stunning. You know, 2,000 years in the ground. Amazing. Lovely. It's pretty smashed, isn't it? But it's still a Roman fibula. So I would definitely prize that. Awesome. What a find. Brilliant. Another little one here. I think we could have a bit of a spoon again. Looks like a spoon, doesn't it? Is that a spoon? I'd say it's probably a bit of a spoon. I don't know. It could. Maybe it's not. I don't know. It's only because it's got that characteristic kind of like, you know, you can imagine it would have a spoon end at the end, wouldn't you? You know, so I don't know. What do you think? Is it a spoon? Is it not? It's literally just almost just below the surface. But yeah, nice little artifact anyway. Yeah, cool. Another little find. Right in this rutty zone. Look how right this area is. Right in the tractor line here. There's a nice little target just there. Nice 33. It's a bit deep, so let's see if it's because it can always, it says it's quite deep still, but because it's obviously going from there to there, like there's no, obviously a detector doesn't know that. So let's give it a little bit of a search with a pinpointer and see if we can find it. We may not have to dig it, we'll see. It's quite close. No, not that. No. It's kind of this side. Not that. In here. Oh, what's that? Something there. Is that a coin? No. What is it? Oh, that's a little. That's like a little fob seal. I think we've got a little fob seal, guys. Oh, nice. Well, that was unexpected, and that is why I always check tractor lines. A lot of people avoid them, but the amount of things I've found in tractor lines is crazy. I've found some really nice silver, and I mean, we just found this. Just found a little fob seal. I think it's a fob seal anyway. Something like that. Nice. What a find. Absolutely brilliant. Well chuffed with that. Really, really good. Wow, what a day so far, guys. We've just had some really good targets out of this field. Really good. In limited ground, we're finding some really nice targets. Absolutely brilliant. Wow, that's awesome. Just had this lovely little buckle up, look. It is absolutely tiny. That is absolutely tiny, look. Size of my fingertip. I reckon that must be something like a little shoe buckle, isn't it? Tiny little clog buckle, maybe? I don't know. It's very small. Very, very small. But it's got these kind of little bits on the edges there. Made me kind of realise what it was rather than just a bit of square metal. Because we get plenty of that, obviously, in the field. But yeah, lovely little tiny little buckle. And nice and complete for once. I don't normally find many complete buckles, but there you go. That is definitely a nice little one. Absolutely brilliant. Great little find. Right, a nice screamer one here. 85, 90. I always get a bit of glare on that screen. I always try and so you guys can see it, but not the easiest to do sometimes. But yeah, nice high one. Let's definitely give that a dig, see exactly what that is. Really nice high one. Yeah. I don't know whether that's deeper or not. Yeah, it's definitely deeper. Could be a nice coin there, I hope. So I don't think I've actually had hardly any milled silver out this field ever. This is one field I do not find milled silver in. I find hammered coins, plenty of those, but not milled silver. Be nice to find some milled silver. Haven't found any for ages actually, some milled. I never find milled. Very rare. Right, let's have a look for this. It's quite deep down by the sound of it. I can't hear that at all. Nothing at all. Let's give it another go with this. It's kind of in this side. Just turn that pinpointer off for a minute. It's definitely somewhere down here. Not that side, it's definitely this side. I'm thinking it, I don't know, it could be junk. It's very kind of junky sounding tone, but you never know. No, it's not anymore. 85. Nice sounding 85 that. On this side. Oop, throwing it around. What we got? Ah, it is a coin. I thought it would be. Because normally those 90s absolutely scream up generally are coins. But it does always have a kind of a little irony tone to it as well, which makes you question it. But definitely worth digging. I always dig high 90s. There you go, nice coin. Some sort of bust on there is Britannia, sitting in the middle. That, I don't know. Could be a George, maybe. It's quite a small bust though, isn't it? I thought George ones were normally a bit bigger than that. It could well be George. I think it's just, I think he's pointing to the left, isn't he? I think you just see his nose there. And on this side you could just see those little tassely bits at the end. But yeah, lovely coin guys, brilliant. Nice find, absolutely brilliant. What a day we're having. Just had this awesome little button up. There's even got a little guy with a plough on his land, which is so, it's so comical because we find so many buttons. This is almost like a ha-ha kind of moment where the guy who was ploughing the ground with this button dropped the button, and we're now finding all these buttons. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Made me giggle a little bit this morning anyway. So yeah, lovely little button. And do you know what? I actually haven't found one like this. I haven't found one with a man and a plough. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, another little button. But at least it's decorative. So yeah, that's pretty smart. I think we have our first hammered coin of the day. Oh yes. Yes. Oh, I love finding hammered coins. Absolutely brilliant. That is like my best find I've had today. I mean, I've not really had many finds at all actually. I've had hardly anything today. I think I've been about 2 hours nearly, like hardly any targets at all. So to find that is, yeah, that's an absolute star find. It's just been really lacking today. I don't know if it's just the area. I think it's just the areas I'm searching, to be honest. Absolutely brilliant. Look at this. Got a lovely dark tone to it as well. Look. And I actually quite like that on Howard coins because it tends to sort of highlight the coin. And it's funny actually. There's a discussion on one of the groups recently about the colour of hammered coins. And us in Suffolk, I don't know about you guys, but they tend to be this kind of black or brown quite heavily generally. And I wonder if it's to do with the soil type. There you go, look at that. Awesome. We've got a little hammered coin, guys, and it looks like a little Edward by the look of that. Don't know if we can see any lettering around the edge. I can see a W, I think, there. Maybe see London here by the look of it. And then, yeah, look, it looks like a little Edward, but yeah, fantastic. Hammered coin, absolutely brilliant. Chuffed with that. What a find. Right, nice sounding one here. Just there. 45, 46, really close to the surface actually. It's barely underground at all. Just there, I think. When they say they're sort of like 2 chevrons down, you think they'd be like right on the surface, but they're actually not. They're still a little way down. That bit, I think it's in this bit, isn't it? Somewhere there. No, it's the opposite. It's got to go that way. Somewhere in there, no? This side? Aha, we got something. Something there. It's going to be a button, isn't it? Is that going to be a button? Oh, it's a button with a lovely bit of gilding on there, though. Look at that. Wow. One day it will be real gold. I hope. Do you know what? I would have thought, actually, with the amount of hammered coins that I found in these fields, there would have been gold in here, but nope, absolutely nothing yet. You'd think there'd be so much sort of opportunity for it here, but it's just been no gold at all. Over 2 years we've searched this, there's been no gold, unfortunately, apart from a Celtic stater, which my dad was lucky to find. Actually not far from where I am, actually, just over there. And he found a rare Saxon coin in this area, literally where I am. So he's been right lucky with that. But yeah, nothing for me yet. But yeah, lovely little gold gilding on that button there. Look at that, beautiful. It shines so much in that sun, you know, it's amazing. But yeah, lovely button, guys. Anyway, let's move on, see if we can get anything better than that. Lovely little target here, just there. A little bit irony, actually, that. It's got a lot of iron in that. I don't know, maybe not. Lovely, strong 10, 11. Really nice sounding target. But I've had a lot of lead like that today, but I'm digging every single signal, even these little ones, because there's every chance there's more hammereds. We've heavily searched this field, and there's still hammereds coming out of here. It is obviously getting less and less now, unfortunately, but that's just how it is, isn't it, really? But you have to dig out these little targets. Somewhere in there. You just don't want to miss anything, and believe me, the Manticore does not miss many targets at all. Oh, is it that? Oh, guys, speaking of it, there you go. We've got another one. Very folded. Oh, well, we've got another little hammered coin there. God, it's absolutely full of mud. It's very small. Very folded. It's got a bit of a shield on there, so I'm thinking that could well be an Elizabeth. Oh, he dropped it. Oh, nice. Moved over to here. Do you know, I've had 2 hours today of finding almost nothing apart from buttons and lead, and was almost kind of going to give up, move away. Kind of moved into the field a bit more, and we have started to find hammered coins, which is bizarre. Always the way though, isn't it, really? Just when you're sort of thinking about leaving, your luck tends to change. I think that has got to be a Lizzie, hasn't it? It's got to be a lovely colour on there. That's got to be Elizabeth, isn't it? Just got to try and get some of this mud out of it. Absolutely caked. Something a bit stronger, I think. Try and get that mud out. I really want to show you guys the inside of it, and I'm curious as well myself, to be fair. I actually want I want to see what it looks like before I get home. That is very hard to get out, so we might have to do that on the roundup, guys, I'm afraid. But I really want to see who it is. I guess it's got to be a Lizzie, hasn't it? It's got to be a Lizzie. Definitely looks like a kind of shield anyway. I might be able to see it now, actually. Let's have a look. See if we can see anything in there. Very hard to see, isn't it? Very hard, still too much mud in there, but yeah, we can see some little writing around the edge there. I'm not very good at deciphering the writing. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that is an Elizabeth I. It's going to be something like a halfpenny, isn't it? Lovely. There you go, hammer number 2. Within about 10 minutes, we got another one. Absolutely brilliant. Shame on the condition, but hey, a hammered coin, guys. Absolutely brilliant. What a day. Awesome. Let's keep up like that. We'll definitely have a good day. Brilliant. Happy days. Right, we just had this, but I don't really know what it is yet. My initial thought it was a button, but I don't think it is. It looks like a little, maybe a trade token or something like that. It could be a button. Maybe it's the top of a button, I don't know. Not a clue. It's very coin-like though, isn't it? Let's get the old spray bottle on it and see what we can do. Tell you what, guys, this weather today is absolutely stunning. Maybe that's the top of the button. It's got kind of like a little shank mark just there, isn't it? A little dot there. And it has got some sort of decorative, yeah, I think that's actually a button. But it's very coin-like. Can't really make out what that is. There's lots of decorative buttons in this field though. Look at that. Lovely. Love a decorative button. Even if it's part of one, I'll take it. Lovely. Not really sure. Wow, really cool. There you go. Nice little find. Brilliant. There we go. Look, we got this lovely little thimble here, guys. Look. Really nice. Oh, I love finding thimbles. There is so many thimbles here. And this one's actually quite small. Fantastic condition, apart from the squash, which you probably expect them to be a bit squash, wouldn't you, really? Oh, help if I don't drop it. Yeah, lovely little thimble. Love finding these. Absolutely brilliant. I don't know if that's maybe a child's thimble. It's quite small. Some of them are a lot bigger than this, and this one is actually quite tiny. Just going to move the cable out of the way. Yeah, lovely little find. Beautiful little thimble on a beautiful sunny day. Absolutely glorious here today. Wonderful weather for it. It's absolutely stunning. Look at this. Where else would you rather be? You're not going to get that in any other hobby, are you? But yeah, lovely thimble. Brilliant. Lovely bit of history too. Love it. Great stuff. We have just dug a hole in the edge of this tractor line here. That I've just followed this tractor line. And just here, I think we have a bit of silver. I could be totally wrong. It definitely looks like a bit of silver though, doesn't it? Oh, it is a cut quarter. I actually thought it was a cut half. It's not, it is a cut quarter. Oh, nice. Do you know what? I don't actually find many cut quarters in this field. Quite rare. Oh, it's a little short cross, I think. No, there's a voided long cross, isn't it? That is probably, I reckon that's probably a Henry III. Voided long cross. There you go. Lovely. Little cut quarter, guys. Absolutely brilliant. Awesome. Great start. There you go. Lovely little cut quarter. Hammered coin. Beautiful. Got an interesting button here. Just so I can get it in the right sort of light for you to see it. There you go. This lovely little decorative button, but there's 2 little people on there. That is not a button I've ever seen before. Look. It's like 2 people holding something in the middle. So I wonder what that is, because I've never seen a button like that before. It's almost like Roman, but it obviously isn't Roman. But yeah, how weird. That's pretty cool though. Actually, I really like finding decorative buttons. I don't find that many. It's nice when you find a bit of a special button, because normally they're quite plain, aren't they? Quite basic. And that is, yeah, that's definitely unique. And that's what I love about these decorative buttons. They're normally quite unique. And their pattern and design, aren't they? So, yeah, that's a really nice little find. Happy days. If we find nothing else today, I'm happy with that. That is brilliant. Brilliant. Nice little target here, just there. Nice little 30, 28, 30 there. Nice little bald patch of no crops growing in this little bit, which is what we want. You don't want to be upsetting anybody digging up crops, which we're not, so we're in a safe little area here. And that's basically what I'm doing today, really, just kind of fishing between the crops. There's hardly anything grown in this little band, so we're not going to do any damage to anything. But it's just so wet over here, it's absolutely soaking. So I'm not surprised they've not grown. I think it's just too wet for them. Luckily for me, it means I've got some areas to search. Some more wet areas, I think. Areas like this. See what we can find in this little bit. In this lovely Suffolk clay we've got. Anything good in that? What is it? Oh, we got something. Not really sure what that is. Piece of something. Some sort of artefact. No idea. That is a bit bizarre. It's got this kind of red colour. There you go. I don't know. What do you think, guys? I'm not really sure what that is. Not a clue. Not something I've ever seen. So I don't know. I'll let you guys decide what you think it is. Let us know in the comments below. I ain't got a clue. Looks a bit more modern, doesn't it? And it's not old, but probably a few hundred years maybe. Yeah, anyway, a find's a find. So there we go. Nice little target. Just had this up. It's actually a bit of a rim from some sort of vessel. This isn't the first time I've found a bit of rim for something. But it's either for a bell, I was told once it could have been a bell, or some sort of cup or something like that. That's absolutely awesome, isn't it? I love finding these sort of things. It's quite rare that I actually find anything like this. But I do occasionally. But like I say, quite rarely. It would have been quite small, wouldn't it, actually? It's probably only about that big. Which makes me think it probably was some sort of cup or something like that. But yeah, lovely. I love finding history like that, especially when you can ID it, because you've obviously got these little rings and things like that. And that's like real history, you know. And that's what I love about this hobby. It's just unearthing history like that. Literally in a field. I just absolutely love it. It's absolutely brilliant. Yeah, wonderful. That was a great find. Love finding bits like this. That's awesome. I think we may have another hammered coin just there. Look, definitely got that silvery colour to it, hasn't it? Oh yeah, it's definitely hammered. Definitely hammered. Let's see if we can see any more detail on this side. See if we can get an idea of who it is. That is pretty damaged though, isn't it? Unfortunately, that's pretty bad. Right battered in that soil, but there you go, another little hammered coin. That's crazy. I've had a bit of a drought actually of silver. And today we've come out and we found not one silver coin, but 4. Well, probably 2.25. But there you go, 4 hammered coins in total. Absolutely brilliant. Pretty scrappy that, isn't it, unfortunately. There is not a lot to see on there. It's probably an Edward though. There you go. Nice. Absolutely brilliant. What a day we've had so far, guys. Absolutely brilliant. Happy days. What a day, guys. Absolutely unreal. What a day. I cannot believe the things we found today. Absolutely brilliant, wasn't it? What a day. It's been so good. I mean, the weather is so kind of mild, and it's, I don't know why I'm wearing a hat still. It's so mild out here. I don't even need it really, but it does get a bit sort of chilly. The sun's gone in a little bit now. I was here early today. It was absolutely beautiful here. It was like really kind of misty, foggy over the hill bit. And yeah, what a place to be. 7 in the morning on a Sunday morning. Absolutely beautiful place. Yeah, really nice. Peaceful, very peaceful. And some fantastic targets, wasn't there? Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, we had 4 hammered coins today, numerous other artifacts as well. So let's have a little look at those guys and see what we found. Right, here is today's roundup. A great selection of finds, guys. Look at this, absolutely brilliant. 5 coins in the coin pot, including 4 silver. Absolutely brilliant, but we'll get back onto those in a minute. We've got loads of buttons up here, plenty of buttons in that field, and some really nice decorative ones as well. Look at that. There's some really nice special ones. Yeah, awesome. Really, really cool. Normally they're quite flowery, but there's some really nice ones there. Some really nice little artifacts here as well. So yeah, a really, really good day. Really pleased with that. Not many days that you get a kind of a mix from kind of ancient finds to more modern to, you know, medieval. There's a real mixed bag here today, which is absolutely awesome. So let's have a look at these little buttons first, guys, shall we? So, a couple of buttons. Well, quite a few to be fair. Probably at least nearly 20 there. But yeah, look at these. This one has piqued my interest though. Look at that. It's almost Roman, but obviously it's not, it's a button. But it's got that kind of Roman kind of figure kind of thing to it, you know. So it's got two people either side of something in the middle. No idea what that blob is meant to be in the middle. But that is awesome. I've never seen a button like that before. Very, very weird. Very cool. Really, really like that. Another little one here is only the kind of cap top bit of a button, or what used to be a button. I actually thought it was a trade token when I first found it, because it doesn't have a shank on it, obviously, because it's lost that bit of it. But yeah, nice little floral kind of pattern going on that one. And this one, which I absolutely love, a guy ploughing in the field, which is absolutely awesome. Really cool. And that's what I love about finding buttons. I don't generally like finding buttons, but I like it when you find decorative ones like this, because they're pretty unique. I mean, I've never found one like that before, so that's a first for me. Then we've got loads of nice little finds here. Look, a couple of musket balls there, a thimble. We've got a bit of a spoon. We've got, I think, this is probably a little pot mend or something like that. Little pot mend, or maybe bag seal, something like that. I don't think it's a bag seal. I think it's a pot mend or something similar. A lovely little tiny little buckle, very tiny little one, absolutely tiny. What else have we got here? Other little few bits and pieces there as well. Lovely little fob seal. Look at this, absolutely beautiful. I reckon that is probably Georgian. But that is absolutely stunning. Look at that. I love finding these, and I love finding medieval ones as well. But you know, just to find any fob seal in general is just absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love finding these, especially in that rough tractor line as well. Absolutely unbelievable. Bit of a horse harness loop as well. Really nice little old bits and pieces. Another bit of a thimble. A beautiful broken fibula brooch. Look at that. I love finding Roman. I never find Roman, and I've been really lucky in the last 2 weeks. I found 2 fibulas, which is absolutely awesome, because I just don't find them. I really wish that I'd find some more Roman coins. I'm still on the hunt for a Roman silver though. Never found a Roman silver coin yet. A bit of a rim for either a vessel or a bit of a bell maybe, I'm not really sure. But yeah, that's really, really nice. I love finding those. I just wish I'd find a bigger one. Last bit of the finds today, getting through these quite quick because it's going to be quite long otherwise, is this little bit. Not really sure what that is, not a clue. That is bizarre. I actually thought it was junk, but until I kind of turned it over and saw this, maybe I thought maybe it's not a bit of junk and maybe it is something, but I have no idea. Not a clue. So if you guys know what that is, please let me know in the comments below. Yeah, so some really good finds there. Absolutely awesome. Brilliant day. Real mix of history there. And that gets us onto our coins. Our beautiful little Lizzie. This is Elizabeth I. Lovely little coin there. Shame it's bent and broken in the corner there. You can just see, if I can get it right, just a little crown there. A little tiny bit of a portrait, and that is all we can see on there, unfortunately. But a lovely little hammered coin though. Beautiful. Really nice detail on there. This one is absolutely gone, but you can still see some lettering on there. Just around the edge. Nothing on that side really. But a little fragment of a hammered. A little cut quarter as well of Henry III. Absolutely brilliant. Lovely little long cross. Beautiful little coin. I love finding cut quarters, and I'm absolutely amazed that things like, you know, the metal detectors can pick up tiny little pieces of coins like this. This is absolutely unreal. Amazing, isn't it? And then a lovely Edward as well. We can't have a day metal detecting without finding an Edward hammered in the field, can you? They have a lovely little London mint on there as well. You can just see London on there. Beautiful. I absolutely love finding silver. Really, really nice. And I love finding anyone really, even if it is an Edward. I still, you know, love finding hammers in general, so quite happy with that. And yeah, so 4 hammers, and we even had a coin up today, and I think that it's probably a George, maybe. It is very hard to see, but you can just see a bit of some sort of bust there. And Britannia on this side. So yeah, a fantastic day, guys, wasn't it? Absolutely brilliant. Really, really pleased. Doesn't get much better than that, does it? So an absolutely brilliant day, guys, wasn't it? Really, really pleased. Absolutely brilliant. 4 hammered coins in total. I mean, I was happy with 1. When I got here this morning, I found 1. I was happy with that. But to then find 4, well, 3 more, but 4 in total is unreal. I absolutely love finding hammered silver. I don't know why, it's one thing that got me into the hobby. And actually, it's funny you were speaking about hammered silver, because this tree behind me here, this tree, was where I found my first ever hammered coin. And it was a Lizzie, an Elizabeth I, right there. Oh, if I can find it. There, right by this trunk, just down there. Little hammered farthing. Absolutely amazing. I was over the moon, and from that point I was absolutely addicted. So this tree, I hope they never get rid of this tree, because it's a real kind of icon for me. That is where my detecting passion started, right on this tree. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. But anyway, yeah, so we've some really good finds, guys, some really good finds. I had a really good day, actually. It's been beautiful out here today. It is absolutely stunning, and it's just coming into spring. You can hear the birds, and there's like the buds on the trees, on the bushes. They're all starting to come through. Yeah, it's just beautiful to be out in these settings, you know. And what a privilege for this sort of hobby. You have this hobby, and you could come out into these fields, and then, you know, it's peaceful. Oh, kind of next to the road at the minute. It's not very peaceful over there, but especially with the bangers going off over there as well. It's not. It's probably about 20 minutes of peace, really. Then you get bangers going off. Yeah, some really good finds, really good day. I'm really, really pleased. Absolutely brilliant. So days don't really get much better than this, really, do they? So yeah, fantastic. So anyway, guys, please like and subscribe to the channel. I hope you enjoyed it. Give us a thumbs up as well. Also, I will just mention, we'll be doing the 2,000 subscriber giveaway. I haven't forgotten. I've just not had time to do it in a video yet. So yeah, 2,000 subscribers, guys. What an absolute, what a milestone. It's absolutely amazing. I never really thought I'd get to that point. I was happy with 1,000. But you know, onward and upward to 3K now. Absolutely brilliant. So we're a bit over 2,000 now. So that's absolutely awesome. So I really appreciate all of your subscriptions, guys, from all of you. It's been absolutely amazing. Really appreciate every single one of you that watches my content. You know, it means a massive amount to me. To have got this far, really, and now we're with Dragon as well, onwards and upwards, you know. So I'm really looking forward to the future events of detectable things like that this year as well too. But anyway, back to the 2K. There's some awesome prizes up for grabs, guys. All you got to do is totally free. Subscribe to the channel to be entered into the draw, should I say, and put hashtag 2000 in the comments below. That's all you've got to do. And we'll be doing 3 prizes, first, second and third. We'll be giving away some of these awesome Relics bags, some finds boxes, some coin pods, and some other little bits and pieces as well. So stay tuned for that, guys. I will be doing the giveaway in the next video. So hopefully that should be Friday. So we'll see you then, guys.